You know, I was reading in the paper when we were on vacation that the Zappa kids are fighting. You got Frank Zappa, great guy. His wife,
those kids always seem to get along.
Yeah, there was Dweezil Moon Unit, Ahmet. I'm in touch with Ahmet. And I think there's another kid in that whole thing.
There's a daughter.
A daughter, right? What's her name?
That we don't know?
I can't remember the name now.
Diva, right. Thank you, Benji. Diva. And so Gail Zappa died, and then there was an estate that split between all the kids.
I didn't know that Gail had died.
Yeah, and Dweezil used to go out and play under the name Zappa Plays Zappa. He'd play his father's music. This is what I read, by the way. If I have it wrong, I have it wrong. But evidently, this caused some kind of rift between the kids and the estate, because the estate is saying you can't call it Zappa. Zappa Plays Zappa. You're using Frank's name, and therefore Dweezil had to pay the estate in order to use the name Zappa Plays Zappa. And so you can imagine this caused a big rift. And I don't think Ahmet and Dweezil talk anymore.
Wow.
And it made me sad. It was like, oh, Frank knew this. He would say, Howard, you get those boys in a room and you fucking work this out.
Howard, I read the article. It says they just talked to lawyers now. Ahmet, by the way, is going to be on the wrap-up show on Thursday.
Never mind the wrap-up show.
Why would they take that step, Howard? What could be the problem?
I don't know, other than unless they weren't happy with the performance and the use of Frank's pictures. And so they said, what do you got? You got info?
I read the article, too.
Yeah, well...
He said that even when his mother was alive,
right,
she charged him an exorbitant fee to use the name, but now they wanted to charge him a bigger fee. I couldn't fully understand it. They said it was almost as if you're putting on a play, so that you got to charge a fee that's way bigger than just a performance fee.
But Frank would be rolling in his grave
that's
if
what
he
I
knew
thought,
that
too.
Dweezil wanted to honor him with this. But maybe the estate, meaning Ahmet and the other two kids, don't feel Dweezil's doing a good job or something?
They say that Ahmet and Diva are running the estate, and that Dweezil and Moon aren't really they're trustees, but they're not part of the people who are running it.
And who left that in charge? Gail? Did she leave two of the kids in charge and two out? That's a big mistake.
It was unclear whether it was really unclear whether two are running it because they just are, because they're all trustees.
But I think it's so beautiful that a son would go out and play his father's music.
Yeah.
I don't know. Well, it seems sad to me. Those guys.
It seems a shame that a son can't get the permission to play his father's music.
I don't know. I just hate that they're not getting along.
I agree.
I like those kids. And I loved Frank.
I thought the same thing as you. I thought Frank would be horrified.
Yeah.
He's sort of a peaceful dude.
Frank wouldn't want that. I know, because Frank speaks to me at night, actually. You know how Jerry Falwell and those guys speak to God?
You speak to Frank Zappa?
I do, and it's a lot more satisfying. He told me the Pope smokes dope or something like that. No, I mean, seriously, he would freak the fuck out if he knew his kids were at each other's throats.
Well, it's very deep. Dweezil also revealed his intention to stop using images of his father at the show.
Yeah, because he was told not to.
Stop selling merchandise.
Oh, see, now you might have hit into something.
Ahmet says, I'm not standing in the way of Dweezil playing the music.
Yeah.
He would just have to be in accordance with the family trust, which means you have to be in accord with him because he runs it.
Yeah. But I wonder what I just seem to feel if I got the two kids on the show and I sat them down, you know how wonderful I am with children.
Well, what is the trust trying to preserve?
Well, I could work that out.
Dweezil might be infringing upon. That is the question.